Hi. Did you know that arguing about money has been shown to be the biggest predictor of divorce among couples? And that's regardless of their financial situation, whether they have lots of money or they're seriously in debt. My name is Marisa Ferrera, and I'm a soul centered relationship coach. And today I'm going to share with you not only what is an underlying major cause of money challenges in a relationship, but what you can do to avoid these challenges from showing up in the first place and have more peace in your relationship around money. There's a man by the name of T. Harv Eker. He's a well known author and speaker, and he tells us that we each have one of four possible money blueprint personalities. We're either a spender, a saver, what he calls a money monk, or an avoider. If you're a spender, well, obviously you like to spend money and you don't worry so much about saving and you just enjoy spending money whenever you like. If you're a saver, then you like to save your money, invest your money. You feel more secure if you have money in the bank, and you're much more reluctant to spend it. A money monk, on the other hand, is someone who feels that wanting money or desiring more money is possibly greedy or not very spiritual, not important, and may even carry the belief that money is the root of all evil. If you're an avoider, well, you avoid talking about money. You might pile up your bills in the corner, not even open your bills, not pay them on time, and you'd rather not deal with anything that has to do with money. Well, depending on which money personality you have, that, according to T. Harv Eker, is going to determine your financial life. Also, keep this in mind. If you have a different money blueprint than your spouse, you can probably already begin to imagine the types of challenges and conflicts and arguments that you're going to have about money. If, for example, you like to spend money and your spouse or partner is a saver, well, every time you come home with a new item, there's going to be an argument. Or imagine you've gone into a store and you're looking to purchase a household article, perhaps furniture, an appliance, and you see something that you really like that's quite expensive, and your partner had a different idea about what you were going to spend. So again, you might end up arguing in the store or possibly all the way home. So how can this be avoided? First of all, it's a good idea to have an idea of what your money blueprint is and understand the differences between them. And secondly, create agreements with your partner, preferably before you go out for a major purchase. If, for example, you know that you need a new living room set or dining room set, decide before you go shopping how much money you're willing to spend on that item, so that when you're in the store, you've already made the agreement. You're not going to be looking at something that's more expensive than what you've agreed upon, and your spouse is not going to be angry or upset because you've already agreed on it. Also, it's a good idea to create other agreements around money. For example, of course, you need to sit down and talk about this. This isn't something that you're going to do in a couple of minutes. So it's important to be willing to sit down. And if one of you is an avoider, then it might be a little bit more challenging. However, if you can approach it by saying, look, we really do need to talk about this because we've been having challenges around money. I don't really want to fight about money anymore. So let's just sit down and talk about it a little bit. And when you do, come up with agreements on what you're going to do with the household income on a monthly basis. So once you know how much money you have coming in, you know what your expenses are, your fixed expenses, it could be rent, mortgage payments, hydro bills, all of that. You can see what's left and decide based on that, what percentage are you going to put away for savings? How much are you going to invest? And then give yourselves some spending money, but an agreed upon amount on a monthly basis. And that way, if you're a spender, you can spend that money every month guilt-free. Your spouse is not going to be angry about it because it's within the budget that you've agreed on together. And if you happen to be a saver, well, you don't have to spend it. You can put that money in the bank. You can, save it over time so you can purchase something later, or just keep it in the bank if that makes you feel more comfortable and more secure. There's no right or wrong way to deal with money. The key is that you come up with agreements with each other so that you're not fighting about money and how it's going to be used in your home. So again, keep in mind that you need to understand your own money blueprint and the money blueprint of your spouse or partner, and have compassion for one another if those are different. If they happen to be the same and you're both spenders, well, you might end up in some financial difficulty down the road if you're not already, and have some serious debt, which can cause some conflict and stress in your relationship. So it is a good idea to take some responsibility for your financial lives, sit down, create those agreements, and create more peace in your lives and in your relationship. So if you found some value in what I shared with you today, please like and share this with others. Again, my name is Marisa Ferrera. I'm a soul-centered relationship coach, helping you transform your relationships one conversation at a time. Love and blessings.